Michigan becomes the latest state to adopt right-to-work laws. The governor there, Rick Snyder, expected to sign that legislation as early as tomorrow, giving all workers in that state the right to join or refuse to join a union. 23 other states are already right-to-work states, but not everyone is in favor of these laws. At least 2 school districts closed in protest on Monday as the Michigan legislature approved that bill. Tonight, some wonder if Ohio could be the next state to take up this very controversial issue. Jordan Burgess spoke with those on both sides. Joins us live with the growing debate. Jordan?
Right now, some here in Ohio are already passing around petitions like this one to get the issue on the ballot next fall. Now, this is not the same as Senate Bill 5, which voters rejected last year. This would-be amendment was just a small part of that law, but you can bet the fight over it will be nearly as intense. In this age-old rivalry, Ohio was clearly the victor on the field. But off the field, some worry that Michigan is about to get a leg up on the Buckeye State.
It becomes even more of a crucial issue for Ohio. It's something that we've got to consider, we've got to research.
That's why Chris Littleton is among those trying to get an Ohio workplace freedom amendment on the ballot this year. It's similar to what Michigan is about to put into law. It would allow people to decide whether they want to be in a union.
They should have the ability to say, no, I don't think that shows enough value for me, and so I choose not to participate with that union and pay those dues. So that's all we want, just freedom of choice for the worker.
Right now, workers can decide to not join a union at their company, but they still have to pay what's known as a fair share, because that worker is considered to be benefiting from the union.
You're going to get those union negotiated wages, those benefits, and everything that's been negotiated by the union.
The amendment would eliminate that. Those in favor of it argue that unions could just negotiate for those who want to join them. But union leaders argue that will leave others without job security.
I know there's a lot of people say, oh, I can bargain for my own wages, I can do this and I can do that, but what are they going to do if they don't get what they want? They're going to quit? They're going to be out of a job?
The other front in this fight is what the amendment would mean for job creation in the state. Those in favor of it say that right-to-work states create 3 times more jobs than those without right to work.
So for both the worker and the economy and job creation, it's, I call it economic jet fuel.
But union leaders point to recent additions like Abbott Labs that show businesses will still come here. They believe the law is just meant to weaken unions, which is why they think it's really a loss for Michigan and not a win.
All they'll do is drive wages down. If you don't have somebody out there negotiating wages that sets a standard, then everybody's wages will go down.
Now, this is one game that's just getting started. The Workplace Freedom Amendment needs about 386,000 signatures by July to end up on the ballot. If that happens, get ready for another advertising blitz like what we saw with Senate Bill 5. Reporting live, Jordan Burgess, 2 News.